Welcome back. Welcome back to Full Potential 1000, where we surpass our limits and evolve to be our greater selves. Now, in today's video, the topic is lessons from my father. This is another video about lessons from the people that were close to me, what I learned from them. And this one is lessons from my father. Thinking about my father, he was a good man. He is a good man, very respectable man, and has self strength, but has lacks on some areas that he has to fix on his own. Right, that is his own problem. But the main objective today is what I learned from him at a young age, while he was still present in my life. The first lesson I remember I learned from my father that was very deep is that you have to, once you live in this world and you have some level of comprehension and you can comprehend stuff and just understand and have some intellect and think for yourself, you have to, and this is a must because it's life telling you to, you have to accept what life is. Let me say that again. You have to accept how life is. Life is life. Life is not you. You are in life, but you are not life. You have your own life because you have your own perspective, own thoughts, own ideologies, own everything. But life is life. And that's something that my father told me when I was a teenager. I'm still a teenager, what am I saying? That's what my father told me when I was like 17. I was like emotional and mad that he wasn't in my life for so long. But then he came up and told me, said, son, you have to accept life how it is. And the moment he told me that, I just had this understanding that, damn, it's not the first time I've heard this. And it's not the first time I've even thought about it. I have thought about, life is, it's just life, how it is. And it brought me back to a time where I was little and I thought that there was so much abuse, so much family instability, just no structure. Father was fighting, mother was fighting. There was so much tears and violence. And I just saw that it also affected me. But what I failed to realize and what I didn't know is I had to accept what life brought me into. I mean, I was born having those two as my parents, and that is not my choice. I was born in it. So complaining, being sad, being mad, and telling them to change back the time and just fix it is useless because that won't solve the main issue, which is within me. So I realized that I have to let life be life and control what I can control, which is my life, which means that anybody who is not me, I do not control. But what is me, I control. And that hit me when he told me that. I just had that understanding that, damn, he's actually speaking the truth. That man is telling the truth. And I was up in here. Here am I mad at him. He did that, he did this, but in actual reality is that I'm the one making it harder for me because I am complaining, being mad at him, when in actual reality I can just be fine with it and accept. And that will open a new door for me to be able to go through situations without being emotional, without being angry, without without thinking. So once he told me that, he said, you have to accept life for what it is. You are born with a father and a mother. You were born with a father who was too emotional to the point that he got violent to your mother. You were born with a mother that wanted to raise you as a soft boy. And I understood that. I was like, I cannot control who's outside of me. But what is me, I can control. So what is my life, I have to control. And I can control. So I cannot let anybody control it for me. Because I'll be swayed by life. And hence I'll be complaining and doing all of these things that are just useless. So yeah, that's it. Lessons from my father. That's just one I learned. There are so many more, and I'll be dropping. If you watch this video, I very much appreciate it and hope that you seek your better self and just live life beautifully. Don't beat yourself down. Don't put yourself down. Just for once, say I am great and I'm betting on myself. Enjoy life. Life is beautiful if only you make it. This is Full Potential 1000. I thank you.